Alex Osterwalder. His passion is towards innovation. He has aided senior leaders and startup founders in better addressing the issue for more than 20 years. He won't stop until senior executive anywhere understand how to create unbeatable businesses. On the Thinkers 50 list of top management thinkers worldwide, he is now placed number 4. He is particularly passionate about making leaders' complicated problems simpler. He is renowned as an entrepreneur in addition to being a business thinker. He co-founded Strategina, a business that offers top companies technology-enabled innovation services. Mac, MasterCard, and Colgate Palmolive are just a few examples of clients. They aid businesses in managing innovation strategy, expansion, and change in an efficient and methodical manner. Alex Osterwalder is also a speaker and an author. His works include The Invisible Company, testing business ideas, value proposition design, business modeling generation, and high-impact tools for teams. He created the comic book Bees for Kids with Children to encourage business. He mostly works with the leaders, giving them advice on how to grow their innovation efforts and achieve results. They already have the resources, but they lack an innovation, culture, and other organizational design. Alex Osterwalder first presented the 9 building blocks of the business model design template that eventually became known as the Business Model Canvas in 2005. Osterwalder's work was published in 2008, and since then the authors have created tools like the Value Proposition Canvas and the Culture Map, as well as other canvases for particular niches. The Business Model Canvas is a simple tool that allows any entrepreneur or business model to concretize and visualize their concept. The Business Model Canvas is made up of 9 blocks. The vision: to use descriptive innovative tools and processes to create a true strategic innovation playground. The mission: to create genius is not required for innovation, entrepreneurship, or disruption. It is becoming more of a profession, a discipline that can be learned. The objective of the company is to be composed of 9 building blocks that demonstrate the logic of how a company intends to deliver value and make money. The 9 blocks addresses the 3 primary aspects of the business. To assist firms to align their activities through the illustrations of potential trade-offs. One thing we observed was that far too many people were still caught in the realms of technology, innovation, and product development. However, we must proceed with the caution, because if we seek out a successful businessman, we risk falling for the mirage of the perfect concept. As Stephen Black, the founder of contemporary entrepreneurship education, likes to say, there is a fine line between vision and hallucination. But if our proposal is truly new and disruptive, we must accept that when we first introduce it, risk and uncertainty are at their greatest, and we have no idea whether it will succeed or fail. Customers may also claim that it's fine if they don't comprehend what they are saying because of how swiftly and cheaply we feel. Our concept is refined, change course, and modified. It's not enough to concentrate on the product and technology, according to various phrases of the speech by Alex Osterwalder. Businesses that are committed to success must take the lead in innovation and business strategy. The biggest issue is that not enough people give their business models enough truth to enable them to compete beyond things. Osterwalder also cautions against focusing solely on product and technology innovation. According to Osterwalder, GoPro has a terrific product and a great brand, but their business plan is a nightmare, which is why they can't stay up with the competition. Osterwalder's business model canvas includes a variety of questions that are designed to get people to reflect carefully on the factors that lead them to select a particular choice. Some of them deal with the business's exterior components, such as who are my customers, What benefit am I bringing to them? How do I contact them? Other queries, concerns, internal issues. What resources am I going to need? What spots do I need to be world class at? Which partners may my business model be leveraged by? The entire collection of questions aid in the development of a person's business model, which, according to Osterwalder, tells the story of you create, delivery, and capture value for your fame. Osterwalder's identify leadership as one of the issues. According to Osterwalder's citation of a KPMG research, 74% of CEOs are concerned about new entrants distributing their business model. Despite this worry, the CEOs do not grow far enough, not because they are stupid, because the stock market and innovators are pressuring them to focus on the short term. People in businesses are attempting to innovate, but their success depends on the action of leaders. What we need is leadership that is more than just money and lip service. A CEO who does not devote at least 1 to 2 days per week to innovation will not innovate. Most institutions have two realities according to Osterwalder. There are two rules, one that improves and one that invents. And the second is where most businesses suffer. Osterwalder finds problems in each world requiring a whole different manner of operating. Companies require a pure culture or software operating systems. He explains, they both be world class at both. The first is a business named Better Place. They have a brilliant concept which is electric vehicle. Amazing concept and they raised 850 million. However, there is an issue. They developed the infrastructure for the battery charging station and spent the $850 million because they were in love with their concept. Additionally, they lost the ability to pivot when not enough clients show up. Tesla is a second example of a corporation that has tested in its DNA. They really experimented with customers before building their first model, the Roadsider. If there was desire, they called clients for a down payment before even having the first model to evaluate demand, and the rest, as they say, is history. According to Osterwalder, a lack of power in certain firms, innovation group poses another barrier to investigating alternative business models. Osterwalder proposes creating a C-suite job for an executive in charge of growth to improve influence. What we refer to as a chief entrepreneur and the chief executive officer should have equal power. One looks to the future and the other looks to the present. Osterwalder explains, and when business models reach a certain level, the entity focuses on the future transfers that business to those who are skilled in managing and scaling existing business models. Osterwalder concluded by stating that most businesses do not lack ideas or bright individuals, but they are frequently caught in organizations that cannot figure out how to make the greatest use of them. He does not believe the people have go missing. People are never the issue. He doesn't believe the concepts are lacking. The issue is not one of ideas. It is truly about putting in place the right organizational structures, the right metrics-based incentive, and that is in the field of leadership. Many of the items are present, but we lack insufficient innovation power. For people who are still stuck in technology, innovation, and product thinking, Alex Osterwalder established an intensive library of business model patterns inspired by the world's greatest business model and developed by entrepreneurs like Martha Matilda Harper. As an entrepreneur, our responsibility is to sketch out the concept on a business model canvas and consider how we will turn it into an actual business. What we actually need to do is understand that if the idea is truly innovative and disruptive, the risk and uncertainty will be at their peak when we begin. The actual job is not to create a product, but to reduce the danger of creating something that no one cares about. Talk to customers using Steve Black's customer development process. Adapt the customer's feedback, even it is unfavorable feedback, and then go construct a technology prototype. Has risk and uncertainty reduced, investment increases. When mapping out the first idea, use the business model canvas as a scoreboard, but constantly change it until there is enough evidence that the business model could work. That is when it could begin scaling. The business model canvas was suggested as a solution by Dr. Alex Osterwalder, co-author of Business Model Generation, for organizations looking to reinvent their business model to best suit their industries. With the Business Model Canvas, Osterwalder hopes to provide businesses with the best resources for developing new business models and value proposition. The program support innovation, mergers and acquisition, investment decisions, as well as strategy planning and model building. With the help of Business Model Canvas, executives and entrepreneurs may outline and visualize their business models. Optimize the company's business model as soon as possible. Examine whether all elements are logical linked or if there are gaps between individual elements that prevent a seamless connection. The model enables you to communicate your business model to others quickly and easily.